In this problem, we're told, what is the change in length of a 3 centimeter long column of mercury if its temperature changes from 37 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius, assuming the mercury is unconstrained? So what we have here is basically this column of mercury, and what we're trying to find is the change in length if the temperature changes, right? So we're basically finding the change in length, and the way we're going to do that is by using this formula right here, which is basically change in length equals the coefficient of linear expansion times the initial length times the change in temperature. So they give us the initial length, which is equal to 3 centimeters. And they also tell us we're going to go from 37 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees. So if we want to find the change, right, it's just the final, which is going to be 40, minus the initial, which was 37. So the change in temperature is just 3 degrees Celsius. So we've got L initial, we've got the change in temperature, and then we need alpha, which is the coefficient of linear expansion. And in your textbook, they should have a table, and they give you the coefficient, right, the volume, right, but they don't give you the linear. And the way you could estimate this is just by dividing this value by 3. So linear is basically this value divided by 3, right? So this is for volume of mercury, right? For like if volume is expanding, like this is linear, but we need linear, but they only have volume, so you can just divide it by 3. So if we divide this by 3, it's basically 60. So we can basically just treat alpha as 60 times 10 to the minus 6. And so keep in mind, this is just inverse degrees Celsius. And so now we have all the values we need. We just got to plug it in. So the change in length is just equal to alpha, which is 60 times 10 to the minus 6. And I'm not going to put the units, but you can if you want. Multiply that by the initial length, which is 3, and then multiply it by 3 again. So basically, if you go ahead and plug this in, right, so you're going to do 60 times 10 to the minus 6. You're going to multiply that by 3 times 3, which is just 9. And so when you go ahead and do that, you're going to get the change in length equals 5.4 times 10 to the minus 4. And then keep in mind, this is in Celsius. This was inverse degrees Celsius. So they cancel, and then we just have centimeters here. So it's going to be in centimeters still. So change in length is basically 5.4 times 10 to the minus 4 centimeters. So basically this right here is going to be your answer. So this is your answer, and hopefully you found this useful.